Starting in the survival area for like the 60th time, cause hipster. So we're back here with some more Let's Play Platinum. The last part, we caught legendary Pokemon Heatran, the Fire Steel of Death and Doom and Destruction. In this part, we are going to, I guess, catch some more legendaries, maybe-ish. I guess that's what we can do this part. I'm not really sure. Just gonna kind of go with the flow here. So let's see who's in the battleground real quick, because if what I'm gonna do for the battleground is I'm probably just gonna do the gym leaders and nah, there's no Rourke's not here. I'm just gonna do them in classic order, so that's the thing. And I kind of want my guys to get a little bit more leveled up more, anyways, by doing some more routes and whatnot. I did do the the rest of the Stark Mountain trainers off screen and got all the items together. There was nothing really important. Like there's some really off the beaten path stuff that really just got like an Ultra Ball or something, which was just ridiculous, really. And what nature is Heatran? Just for the record. Probably should have like soft reset in front of this, but I'm probably gonna reset this game after this Let's Play and then get some decent 4th gen stuff or 5th gen stuff. But let's see, who's get a Magnezone, I guess, and grab a barrel. We got some rock climb stuff to do, so we're gonna be doing that this part. With this part and that part, the next part. There are not that many legendaries left in this game. There's actually not too much left in this game, to be honest. So we got like what, 4 more legendaries, which I guess is a lot in some sense, but not really. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's not really 4 in a sense. So so let's go to where is it? I think it's like here, next to Heart Home. I don't want to say it's here. This is a place where you can use rock climb and waterfall, but I never got to show off, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. So finally have a perfectly optimized. Well, maybe I guess I can talk about this. Finally have a perfectly optimized camera setup. I don't know if it looks any better technically, but it's a lot better now. There was a lot of dropping frames in the last 3 parts that I recorded, and the audio just kept desyncing because of the frame dropping, and there's really nothing I can do about it, because even if I were to adjust, every time I adjusted the audio, it just kept coming off. It became more and more as I got. It was like there's nothing I could have done. I tried my best, and I could have done better to sync it up, but it really just would have been so tedious to do so. So yeah, it was crazy. What happened was that it started dropping frames. Like usually I get a few frame drops, but it was dropping like thousands and thousands of frames. So it was dropping like 17,000 frames within like one recording. So it dropped. So I ended up losing like 2 minutes of video. So it made the video like 2 minutes shorter than the audio, and there's no really way to fix that because it's just like periodic frames throughout the thing. It's not like I can just cut out certain parts. So it was really tough for me to resync that back up. And yeah, this guy is meant for you after you get rock climb, so it's kind of weak, but whatever. Yeah, and it was really tough. So it was really hard for me to get it as good as even I was able to, and I was really mad to see how terrible it was. It's just because this new camera, it records in a higher frame per second rate, so it was a little harder for me to do. But I figured, and the workaround I had for this was I couldn't figure out why exactly it was dropping so much amount of frames. It wasn't because of my computer. I mean, when I record something right now, I can look at my stats right now. My CPU is only 30% recording this right now, and my RAM's only at 50%. So it's not CPU performance reason my frames were dropping. The frames were dropping because I was at a low, like all my settings were on low light. Everything was pretty much low. Like my DS light itself was really low, so the camera had to increase the light, and that made it drop a lot of frames. I figured this out like just recently, actually. So just by increasing the light, I was able to make it so I haven't dropped a single frame yet. Actually, that's pretty awesome. 3 minutes recording, not 1 frame drop. So yeah, that's working. Learning Leaf Storm here, which is a grass type version of Overheat for 140 base power, 90 accuracy, and will lower your special attack. Pangea isn't. I mean, Torterra isn't a special attacker at all, really. So teaching it a special move would just be a complete waste of time. I believe there's a hidden item here, which is the only reason for coming up here, except for some more experience with that one random hiker, and I believe it's here. Star Piece, that is like not worth it at all. That's a terrible item for such an off the beaten path thing, and I could just go use Waterfall, because I promised way back, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go back here once I get Waterfall, even though it's not even that great of a prize. I'm doing it mainly to show that I can, and just to fill this part with some more shenanigan type stuff. So Waterfall up here, and you'll get 1 measly item for this really off the beaten path thing. That little item over there, there's no hidden items around here to my knowledge. I'm too lazy to check. So, oh yeah, I'm on the Dowsing machine, but way too lazy. Yay, Carbos, increases speed, and I'm pretty sure no one could use it because I'm pretty sure everyone has over 100 speed at EVs at this point. So that was a colossal waste of time, but showing it for completionist's sake. Why am I going into bag? You don't use items to fly. So today we are going to catch a legendary Pokemon. Hooray! The site of this legendary Pokemon is going to be in Canalave City, believe it or not. To do this, you have to have obtained the National Dex, so that's a thing that has to have happened and occurred and whatnot. So, other than that, let's just head on. So, after you obtain the National Dex, all you have to do is go into this house right here. I think if you just talk to this guy, I'll tell you maybe something about it. No, he will not. Okay, fine. I have to go inside his house first. That's the sailor, and this is his house, Sailor Eldritch. I don't know if I've been in here before, but I don't think it let you in before. So talk to this little boy here who's in the bed. He's like, little boy, thrashing about in his sleep. He appears to be in torment. He's muttering something. Dark is watching me. Ah, poor boy. I never thought this boy had fallen into an endless nightmare. It happened in the past in Canalave. But there are people who never awoke from their nightmares. This is until they're awoken using something called the Lunar Wing. My husband went to find a Lunar Wing on Full Moon Island, but he failed. Does it take a trainer to do that? We feel frustrated by this. Well, I'm a trainer. I am awesome. I can do it. Please. I was the champion, man. I am the greatest trainer around. So let's go to that Full Moon Island thing. You going to Full Moon Island for us? It's like, of course I am. We're both counting on you. You can awake our son. I need you to get the Lunar Ring from the Full Moon Island to awake him. I need you. I failed to find it. Anchors away! So yep, going in here now, we will go to a new island that is like northwest of Sinnoh. That's long. Okay, drawbridge, let's go. Come on. This is not slow at all. I'm on a boat. Yay, I'm on a boat once more. So yeah, Full Moon Island, here we are. It's just using this music, which is kind of anticlimactic. But as you can see, I use fly because it's easier. This island is... Oh, it won't even let me try to use fly so I can show you. Fine, I'll use a town map then, because I'm a hipster and I've never used a town map, I don't think, once in this playthrough. There. As you can see, it's like way up here. There's Full Moon Island, so that's where we are right now. It's way past Iron Island, so let's just go inside this one area that we can go into and see what we have here. Seems to be some sort of legendary Pokemon, maybe. I'm gonna catch you! Hey, don't leave! You're supposed to battle me! The Pokemon flew off somewhere. There's something in the sparkling... where it once was. And this is the Lunar Wing! Put the Lunar Wing in a key in his pocket. So now we have that Lunar Wing. We can just, head back and try to wake up that boy. I don't know what happened to that legendary Pokemon. But either way, we have the Lunar Wing. We can head back and help this boy's son. Tell us about flying a place around... It's flying throughout Sinnoh, you say? Ah. To awaken from his nightmare. So let's go back! More on a boat. Motherfucker, take a look at me. And he's not going to... Okay, fine. I'm just going to give this to the sun. Let's do that. Never thought my boy would fall into this night. Oh, he doesn't say anything different. I have to actually give it to the boy. Fine. Stop talking. I already have the Lunar Wing. You can stop saying this. I have it already. Okay, whatever. Here. Take it. Began to glow. The boy sleeping became insane. It uses the Pokemon Center sound. Really, Game Freak? You're so lazy. You couldn't make it a lot cooler than that. And we heal him. Thank you. I'll never forget you. Seeing something back to normal makes me feel great. And you guys are gonna... I saw it. It was a scary dream. I was in a dark place. There was a dark Pokemon. But Daddy, Mommy, I could always hear your voices. You guys aren't giving me anything? I just saved your son from an endless nightmare, and you guys aren't giving me shit. I am an RPG character. I've said this many times before. Why aren't you people giving me anything? I call great shenanigans on this. So, accessing our little marking map application, we can see that Cress is now flying about around. So, it's back to catching more running type Pokemon. This Pokemon is going to be at level 50, so we will be unable to use that little repel trick I was able to use on Mesprit. Even though I only figured it out like 3/4 of the way I'm fighting it. We're going to see how long this is taking. I'm probably going to start a clock. I think I can get something running on Vegas to see how long this takes me. Because I think it's going to take a while, and I'm really curious to see how long this is going to take. So we have him down here. Let's see if I can just catch him on the first try so I can start my little bio. I haven't even made a bio for Cress yet. Man, why haven't I done that yet? That's going to be a thing. Okay, interesting thing about... no, let's just... I don't know what to lead with. Who for sure won't kill it? Actually, not... I'm afraid Torterra may not be fast enough, so Gyarados, you can... Waterfall won't kill for sure. I can Ice Fang it too, so... Interesting thing about Cresselia here is that Cresselia, the the Cresselia, the Pokemon here. As you can see, there's no special music for Cresselia. This is the Pokemon I was talking about when you're doing Mesprit. So you'll never really know when Cresselia shows up a little bit beforehand. Cresselia is always a female, which is interesting. So I guess I have to go into a live bio of Cresselia because it's kind of hard to sanction off while doing this, but let's just waterfall it. So Cresselia is a amazing tank. It has mammoth HP, amazing defenses on both regards. This thing is like Uxie times 4, pretty much. It takes hits even better, has the same ability as Uxie as well with Levitate, so it's immune to ground type moves. Has that going for it. Other than that, though, just like I didn't really recommend Uxie, I don't really recommend Cresselia for in-game, just because defensive Pokemon aren't that great. It does learn Ice Beam, and it doesn't learn Thunderbolt, though, but it does get Ice Beam, so it does have that offense going for it. It does also get moves like Calm Mind, so it can boost itself, just like Uxie can. I almost missed it. That was kind of weird. So, Cresselia can be used okay. It does have that same standard legendary catch rate of 3, so it's not going to be very fun to capture. But it should be working around just fine. It isn't very fast. So, unlike Uxie, or even Mesprit, so it's a lot easier to outspeed unlike other Pokemon, but this thing's defenses are just through the roof. It's one of the most defensive Pokemon in the game, pretty much. It really is the defensive Psychic-type Pokemon, so I still wouldn't really recommend it, but, you know, I could still use it. It's still half decent, but, So, yeah, it does have a few interesting moves as well that it learns, like signature moves. I learned some move called Lunar Dance, I think, which sacrifices itself to heal its opponent. So it really is just a supporting Pokemon. It does get reliable recovery in the form of a move called Moonlight as well. So there's still a lot going for it. But again, defensive Pokemon in-game isn't really a thing that should happen. So come on, let's go. Again, I'm really not sure when I'll start cutting, but how much HP was it at? I'm going to see if I can get a freeze. If not, I'll just paralyze it. But so far, I found it on all my first tries, and I didn't jinx myself there, because here is Cresselia for the number 3, third time, so Gyarados, and Ice Fang for sure won't kill, so let's just go for that, because Ice Fang is pathetically weak, so it'd be nice if I got a freeze, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, 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 freeze, please. Aw, I really wish I got a froze there. I really wish I got a froze. That's a great Gramic. Great Gramic? I don't know, Cresselia is like stopping my ability to talk and converse. Let's just go with Magnezone. I don't have Magnezone in my box. Be right back. Magnezone acquired! So let's just try to see if I can get this thing where I want it to be. No, come on. Okay, if I go down, it should hopefully move 2 up. It's so weird for me to talk about all the... Whoops, move my DS, which make my camera look off there. It's sort of talk about the stuff that I see on the marking map down there, and you guys just really can't see what's going on. And it just jumped instantly all the way to frickin' Veilstone City, and now it's in Shunny Shore, so I guess this is where I start to cut a little bit, so, yep. Alright, Cresselia, let's see what you got. Come on, let's go. Come on, catch. Find. Even before it's not Cresselia, this will break my streak of it always being Cresselia. Oh no, it's Cresselia again. That's good. That's good. I like this. I like this luck. And I forgot to lead with the right thing. Oh, that is just... Oh, I love that. That is just so good. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh... You see the difference in the clock there, how long it took me to find that Cresselia? And I forget to lead with the Magnezone. Oh, that is just perfect. I was beginning to forget how to talk. That's how long it's been since I've said a word. Just so it's easier for me to know where the cut is if I don't actually talk while I'm cutting, which is why this players usually be silent while they're cutting. You know it's easier if you actually talk while you're cutting, because if you actually say anything interesting, you just keep it in, but if it's nothing interesting, you can just not keep anything in, but that's a lot of work to distinguish what's useful and what is not. And here's Cresselia again, so and before not Cresselia, I'm just counting it right now, because I know it's not going to be Cresselia. Hello, level 4 Shinx. You are a level 4 Shinx, and you are still level 4 Shinx. Are you still around here? Usually you should be. You're not the one to run. You're not the one to run. Ain't the one to run. God, I love my Premier Ball on this Magnezone. That's so sexy looking. Looks like it's gonna be gone, so yeah, some more cutting. Or it can be Cresselia right here. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like this. I approve. Now, hopefully Magnezone is faster. I don't know the base of Cress. Yeah, I am faster. Awesome. and you're gone, but you're paralyzed. Which isn't because of being frozen or asleep, because I'm like, I don't know if I mentioned, paralyzed is 1.5 extra catch rates, while freeze and sleep are freeze and sleep are 2x, and things 1.5. And then poison and burn, which are never recommended for ever catching anything, is 1.25. So on top of them slowly killing the Pokemon and never really recommended for ever catching anything ever, they're also really just have the worst chance of increasing something's catch rate. So yeah, burn and poison, never do that to a Pokemon. It's just a bad idea, and I really think it'd be smarter if they actually program those to increase the catch rate more, because it'd be a lot more challenging to capture something while its HP is slowly going down. So I don't know, it'd been a little more interesting if they did that, like increase burn and poison like 3x or something. That would have been pretty cool. So time for our first ball attempt here, because Cress is pretty much as good as it's gonna get for capturing wise. So let's go. Quick balls again are prime because it's always going to be the first time you encounter them, so 4x is always nice. So let's go. Let's just wait for the first one to fail so we can move on to better and more quick balls failing. So, and I can just cut away now because I'm cool like that. Oh, epic predictions! Oh, that was so epic. I wish you guys could have seen that bottom screen. That was so epic predictions. Cress had no reason to come down here. Cress was moving between the top 2 ones for like ever, and I was like, nah, he's gonna go down this time. And then she did. I was like, yeah, that was... I don't even know why I'm geeking out about that, but that was kind of awesome. That was pro. That's a pro legendary chaser. I'm a pro legendary chaser. Again, I wish I knew just from the sound if this was Cress right here, but alas, they do not give us such leniency, so that is saddening. So no, are you gone yet, Cress? No, you're not. Come on, just hopefully this is Cress again. I wish I just knew from the sound. It's so irritating to not know until you see that Bidoof that isn't a Cresselia. It's just annoying. I wish I knew the chances of it actually being a runner when you're inside the runner's area, and I think it's gone now. It's still here, so just keep trying. I guess this is where I cut again, because last time after I said cut, it appeared, so I'm gonna say cut again, and then it's gonna appear as I say cut, so I'm going to cut now! There you are, Cress. That was, they didn't show up right after I said now, as you can tell probably from the time, so I don't have to pretend like, ooh, I found it right after I said now. I totally found a strategy or whatever, so let's just throw this ball. This is my second attempt, I believe. Go! Doon. Wiggle. Aw, didn't even it hasn't even wiggled yet. You're not even giving me a little tease. You're not even just, I don't know. It's just the satisfaction of it sometimes shaking a little bit that just makes you feel better. I just had him in the area, and then I accidentally moved away, but he's in this area now, so it doesn't really matter. But I just almost gave up Cresselia after, yeah, so that was annoying. So let's go! Attempt number 3, I think, or 4. This is where I always start to lose track of how many times I've actually attempted, but, you know, it's just a thing. So, I actually only have 24 quick balls now. Maybe we should get some more. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more. It's not like I'm far from the mart. I'm in Jubilife City half the time anyway, so it's not that hard to just grab some more if I really need so. I don't think I'll use up all my quick balls just capturing this Cresselia, so it's not going to be that big of an issue, so. Why can't you just show up where I am more than you do? You just keep running away and staying really far. And then you get sort of close, and then I'm like, maybe, and then it just runs away more. And then I'm just like, I don't want to keep running back and forth between routes tons and tons of times, looking for you, and it's just such a colossal waste of time. Oh, it's just so painful. It's just so painful. I can't take this. I hope they're more closer together for the future. I just hope I can get these more oh god. It's all about luck really, so you know what, terrible luck, so. You know this is taking a really long time when you start getting like almost carpal tunnel from your fingers just moving back and forth between left and right. That I don't even get that when I breed. That's because when I breed it's a lot more further apart, but still, that's just a testament to how how this cresselia is almost gonna break me. And it's not cresselia, it's a cresselia because my camera sucks right now. Let me just fix that. Alright, there, cresselia. Oh my god, please! Yes! Capture! No, okay. I didn't think so. I didn't think it'd be that short. I didn't think so, cresselia. Come on. This one is not that far apart from the other ones. Please, just move up. I said move up. I said move up. Come on, you're right there. Just move. Yes, okay, good. Now, I have to find you before you decide to run away. I can do this. This one wasn't that far from the other ones. Perfect. If we can just keep these condensed, we can just keep these close, I will maintain my sanity as I capture this Pokemon. So that is a strategy I'm employing to maintain sanity. Not even a shake. You gave me 3 last time. Could you give me at least 1 that time, please, Cresselia? Why is it so close? Dude, it barely even moved. In fact, I think I found it again. Guys, that's crazy. I didn't have to make any cuts. This is a miracle. This is an absolute miracle. And this first time it's over here, too. Hopefully I get it in the water, because water is cool. Cresselia can... Are you serious? How do I have nothing with Surf? God damn it. As soon as I enter that route, it's going to be like, nope, I'm gone. Chuck Testa. With another award-winning thing. Chuck Testa's so stupid. But yet, for some reason, it's addictive to say now. Not as stupid as that arrows in a knee meme. That meme is so terrible. I was pretty late on that meme because I never played Skyrim. And I still haven't played it because I don't have any next-gen consoles, like I say all the time. But I never really got, like... When I first got the joke, it was awesome. It was one of the greatest memes of all time. I was like, that's so funny, taking arrow to the knee. There's so many ways you can use that joke. But it died. The joke, like, it stopped being funny after, like, 3 weeks. Like, that was, this meme is, like, the fastest meme to die ever. It is just, I'm so sick of it already. And I was late to the party of the arrow to the knee joke. Like, dang, it's crazy how fast that joke died. How that meme just became so annoying really, really fast. I was good at making Skyrim jokes, but then I took an arrow to the knee. So I was too busy playing Skyward Sword to care about Skyrim, so you know, that's what's up. You will move down when I move up. Thank you, good job. You're an obedient psychic type legendary. So, yay, and you showed up really fast. Something else I can talk about is Cresselia's origin. I was talking about how Heatran was one of the only Pokemon that are not related to anything. Cresselia actually is related to a Pokemon. It's part of a legendary duo with another event-exclusive Pokemon, Darkrai. If you remember the kid, he was saying dark something. He was referring to Darkrai, the Pokemon that induces nightmares. And Cresselia is supposed to be the opposite of that. It's supposed to make you have good dreams or something like that. So, wow, 1 step and I run into a wild Pokemon. Are you serious, game? God. But yeah. So Cresselia and Darkrai are supposed to be polarized, also due to the fact that Darkrai is a dark type and Cresselia is a psychic type. So, yes, you can obtain Darkrai in this game without the special event Pokemon the Member card, which you can obtain. And that will actually access another area that's right next to Full Moon Island called something else, I forget. But it's another island that's like exactly the same as, it's like right next to it, and you can catch Darkrai over there, and it'll not be a runner, but that's pretty cool, so. That's Cresselia's origins in a nutshell. Also known for being one of the most overrated Pokemon in OU back in the day. No Scarm, Bliss, Cress, her, because they're such good defensive Pokemon. You can't use all of them on the same team, because I'm not talented enough to deal with defensive cores. I'm not even that good to begin with. Her. God, custom rules are for idiots. I was playing this guy in UU once, and he was like, yo, don't use any Magic Bounce Xatu. And I'm like, why? Why are you so stupid? What? God, I hate custom. Why? Custom rules are ugh. They just take away. If you have a problem with a Pokemon, build a team to deal with the Pokemon. That's what the metagame is. Even when it comes to broken shit. Even every Pokemon that has been broken in any metagame, people have found ways to deal with that. What makes you think you're so special that you can just ban a Pokemon because you're too lazy to find a decent check-dash counter for a thing? God. Even when Garchomp was back in 4th gen, people had I was in there and I just let it go. It's still around, but my God, that was so careless. People dealt with it. Like, I don't know why people. I could have had it there too. I've just messed up twice, ranting about how people are stupid. But, anyways, yeah, it's true though. Like, why custom rules are for people who are just idiots? No, you're not making custom rules. It's just no, God. So yeah, I was just like, I don't have a Magic Bounce Zatsu, but custom rules are stupid. And he was like, well, it shouldn't matter then. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play you because clearly you're not talented at all. Clearly you're not good at this game if you're banning a Pokemon yourself. If you're saying, don't use Breloom with Spore. Why do I keep running into a Pokemon after I move one step? What is with that? That's just weird. God. The Serene Grace increase in counter rate or something? I don't know. That's my only assumption. I was looking through Bolt Peter as a lazy one day. I was actually surprised how many abilities increase and decrease wild and counter rate, other than just pressure and intimidate. There's a lot of moves that do it, which is really weird. So, eventually, you will concede defeat, Cresselia. I will capture you, not with the Master Ball that I have still, because I'm not going to use it at all because Master Balls are for wimps. First you find Cress, and then it makes it cry, and then you send out Togekiss, which is not going to do a thing. Then you go to bag, and you go to your quick balls, you throw one, and you try to capture it. And then it wiggles a few times, and then it doesn't work. And then you try again, because this is never gonna end. It's never gonna end. I think the best way to keep my sanity, I think, is to just talk about things. So what else can I talk about? Let me think. God damn it. I should have like a list of things I could possibly talk about. Let's talk about Cherry Conroy's new-ish Let's Play of Emerald. And talk about why I don't like when he does Pokemon games. Because I know so much more about it than he does, and he always acts like he knows tons. So it's always really irritating for me to listen to him talk about things that he's just wrong about, and I'm just like, no, that's wrong. Guard Special does not increase special defense. No, you're wrong. High Jump Kick is not a strong move. It was only 85 base power in Generation 3, up to 100 base power in Generation 4, and 130 in Generation 5. It is not a strong move, Shara Conway. You are not smart at this. I know way more than you do. It's just crazy. It's just irritating for me to watch just for that reason. Just I know so much more about Pokemon than he does. And, you know, he knows a lot, don't get me wrong, but I know more than he does. And, you know, partially because of my competitive background, partially because I breed, but, you know, that's the thing. There's so many things he's made mistakes on, and I'm in general, when I watch people, I'm not one to comment, and I especially not going to comment correcting him, because I'm going to leave that to the other people to constantly correct him about the things he makes that he states that are just incorrect and wrong in so many ways and fashions. Like his genius move teaching his Vigoroth strength. I'm like, dude, Return is like better in every possible way, dude. This is, wow. And every time he says same type attack bonus, I just want to like strangle a puppy. Like, why does he need to say the word same type attack bonus? Stab is one syllable, and he needs to spend. Wow, it moved well. It moved as I was looking for it there. Yeah, he needs to spend all those syllables saying same type attack bonus, when you can just say stab. Is so irritating to me. Like, stab, it's stabbed. You get same type attack bonus. I'm Sugar Connor. I'm cool. I have 400,000 subscribers. But yeah, he's still a great Let's Player, and I think I'm liking the Emerald Let's Play a lot more than I actually thought I would, which is kind of interesting because it was really kind of fun in the beginning. He had a nice little spin on it, and it's really cool and whatnot. You know, and then there's the whole bio thing, you know. He getting just his opinions on Pokemon just completely wrong sometimes. About, no, that's actually a good Pokemon. There you are, Cresselia. Hi. My name is Tyler. I'm going to try to catch you now. So, how's your day been? Just been walking around here. Breaking out of quick balls all day. So, yeah, that's the thing. Come on. Well, no, you're not even gonna shake, are you, Cresselia? We're all tired. I know you just want to be captured. Hey, you're not even far, so I can talk about stuff. Speaking of the fact that I haven't done Cress Bow yet, I forgot to mention that I should congratulate myself, because I've done all the sidebars for this entire game now. Every single area in this game has a sidebar. Hooray! I finished! And I was like, it felt so good, because I really don't like making sidebars. I hate making sidebars, which is why sometimes I get really lazy with them and they don't look as good as they could. Because, needless to say, I really don't like making sidebars. They're just so tedious to make. They're not fun. I love making bios, though. I love just pouring my creativeness into those bios. I love my bios. I love creating those. They're fun to make. I look forward to making bios, so. Which is why I just decided after, I think, some time ago that I was just gonna finish off the sidebars and do the bios when I feel like it, because I can enjoy doing the bios, but the sidebars, like I said, are just not fun. So I already have some ideas for what I'm gonna do for the Cress bio, even though you guys have already seen it, because this is like time and whatnot. That's how time works. I cannot start making the bio as I'm doing this. Well, I guess I could in theory. If it's gonna take this long, I might as well find something else to do. I almost missed it again. That was close. So hopefully it won't run away this time. I think this is what's eating up most of the thing. It's just not being able to encounter it all the time when it's in there. I really think why couldn't they just make it so it appears all the time? It's so hard and tedious just to get this thing on the same route as you. Why can't it just always be there? God, and especially with other games where you had to see the Pokemon randomly first, it's just ridiculous that the chances of you even running into it in just randomly, which is pretty much what you had to do, is just astronomical. I don't know why they expected you to run into randomly Latios and Latios in Generation 3, or the legendary dogs before in the original Gold and Silver, just to find them and then use the thing to track them. It's just irritating. You should just have it so. I don't even know what I'm getting at anymore. I've just lost all train of thought. Just please capture this. I'm really just running out of essence, and it's not even shaking. You couldn't. I guess that is technically better than wasting my time with 3 shakes and then breaking out, because like I said, the capture formula already decided whether it's going to capture or not. The shakes have nothing to do with. Oh, it's already here again. Yes, come on. Let's just go for a combo. 2 quick ones. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Shanks, I do not want to capture you. I've never caught a Shanks yet. I did catch a Gibble in this game recently because I needed to do that to make a Garchomp. Because I'm gonna start playing Ubers. No, I'm just gonna. I'm actually rectifying my new Battle Subway team, making a brand new. Not brand new. I'm still using my Scarfetron, but I'm switching out to my Vaporeon and my Salamence. So I don't know. I think this team I thought a little better will probably work a little bit better. So I still haven't broken 49 in the battle subway yet. I think I've said tower a few times, but I still haven't broken 49 yet, and I really want to, because I get 30 BP if I get that far, and the more BP I make, the faster it's better, because BP is becoming a bigger and bigger issue in continuing into my breeding career prowess thing. So the only thing annoying is I still have to EV train those guys and then get items to them, so it's still gonna be a while before I actually use that new team. So come on, just capture, please. 1, 2, 3. Yes! And that is Cresselia captured. Oh, you don't even know how. Actually, yes, you do know how long it's taken me. So you can feel my pain. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel the pain I've endured. On nights around the quarter moon, the aurora from its tail extends and deludes. I don't even know how to pronounce that word beautifully. Even though it took a while, I don't really feel like naming any Pokemon. No name's bigger than the big asshole. So that is Cresselia captured and another legendary in the bag. So it's Cresselia captured in a really long part of me just crazily going after this stupid moon Pokemon. In terms of total time, I've almost hit like 50 minutes, but that's not total time it took me to capture the Pokemon. So probably took me a while. Let me just say that. So, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we are going to maybe catch some more legendaries, maybe do some other cool stuff. This thing has a lot more special attack than normal. It cuts quiet and highly curious, that makes sense. So, whatever, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, because most people don't understand the complex nature of the IVs and the EVs and the natures. So, anyways, I will see you guys then. There. Oh my god, that was hell. That was hell. That was just complete and utter hell.